This is a true love we're making. This is a true love we're making. And we're back to being misaligned. It's loud! Little sketchy looking footage. Little bit sketch. I just want footage that isn't sketchy. Frylock's VA is a dishwasher? Oh, for a second I thought you meant the appliance. A guy who washes dishes? How is that possible? How'd they make that many episodes and him not get paid out? Why wouldn't he just stop? Or just like he got paid for each episode and then like, you know, now that it's over he doesn't get anything. Is that what you're saying? That fucking sucks. I heard everyone in Seinfeld makes so much fucking money off of royalties that like, they're all set for life. You get him? This hurts so bad we get to see the damage in a vacuum. Oh no, he's just going for taunts. That's like the better play, but I would have liked to see how much damage with the dash punch. This footage is pissing me off again. I want to skip to something that has better, cleaner footage. The Shend always has high quality uploads. This place's uploads are always like fucking shitty. Let's just jump around a bit. This seems to be better. I need to watch longer. Oh, is it really better? That looked a bit shitty. Oh, it's like a little jittery. Alright, now it's looking kind of clean. Yeah, this is looking some clean shit. A little bit of jitters. All deal. He misses the dash. You need a car on some characters. I think Ibuki's one of them. Even with the car, it's very hard. And by very hard, I mean slightly hard. It's not a hard car. There's no input overlap or anything. It's literally just quarter circle forward, light kick, car, light punch. Which is not too hard. Air throw. Air parry into air throw is like max damage. Because air throw does more damage than any other single thing. And no one's going to tech that air throw. If they can at all. Which after a parry they often won't be able to. The main thing about air throw is that there's always the possibility that someone's just gonna beat you out of it with their air attack. But the thing about doing it after an air parry is they can't hit you out of it with their air attack. Generally. Oh, only linear connect. That actually made it unsafe. It sucks. He went for 2 low strongs. That was probably either a failed Kara or just some extra meter build. Yun's so good in Genejin that like a good Yun spends nearly all his time meter building. And then he just looks for the first opportunity to get up a Genejin. He went for a baby combo, but... Oh! I was about to say it's going to kill either way. But he went for also a slightly unoptimal ender. Thinking it would kill. He did the TC. Jab towards Fierce. That Tokei you're in. Gah. Trade still leads to a full combo. He still had a hit there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he didn't have a hit. That tackle was always gonna fall out. I counted wrong. Normally it's Crutch Fierce. That's 2. And then it's Tackle, which is 3, and then EX Tackle, which is 4, 5, and then a regular tackle. It's like a very common combo. You can be Crouch Fierce, EX Tackle into Tackle Headbutt sometimes. It can be Tackle. It's Crouch Fierce 2 hits. I think on some characters you can do Crouch Fierce 2 hits, which is 2. Any Crouch Fierce is 2. And then you can get Tackle Headbutt, or Tackle Hard Fireball Tackle, and then like either Headbutt or Stand Fierce. Stand Fierce is a little bit weaker, but it's a lot easier to do because it doesn't require Tackle, tackle, headbutt style combos. With the really precise charging. Do you need like crazy good charging to do Yuri and stuff? Oh no. Boing. Bounced off the mirror. I'm like not super feeling a Bath Cup tomorrow, but I might like change my mind tomorrow, so I'm not gonna make any big commitments yet. It would be better to have one, not have one. Towards Fierce? Oh, I knew too! I would have parried that. It was very, very good for him to get Yuri into the corner immediately, and also to have a good clean ATA that would lead to a like big combo. So Towards Fierce was really obvious, but also like it's kind of a weird off play. Like it's kind of like not really the thing like you would expect unless you fought like a lot of Yuns. So like there was a good chance he was going to do it because he wouldn't expect the opponent to do it. And also it was really good for him, so there was another good chance that he was going to do it. So like it was a very easy read for someone who knew that about Yun's Canadian stuff. That knew that he was capable of crossing up there and that it was optimal for him. Nice parry. He parried a stand jab crouching. Every single stand jab can be parried low. Also all stand shorts. Standing line almost can be parried low. In order to have a high only parry, it needs to be a standing medium or hard. I mean standing medium or hard will punch or kick. And then in order to be parryable low only, it has to be a crouching kick. And certain other normals like Crouch Fierce from Q. There's probably another standing low out there somewhere. Can't think of one. But there probably is one. Makoto Crouch Fierce. That's not standing, but whatever. Oh, good jump. He should have landed in EX tackled or something. Headbutt's really, really strong in this matchup. Headbutt's 100% safe. It cannot be crouched, and it's unthrowable turn one or frame one. He can get another one of these, but oh, he dropped it. That was a weird. Like it should have been a punch, not a kick, for his drop. That was weird that he got roundhouse at all. It wasn't gonna kill Hugo no matter what. I don't think Hugo has quite a lot of health. Even with the unblockable and the Crouch Fierce combo, it's gonna be a mid-screen Crouch Fierce combo. And it's gonna be a kind of scaled Crouch Fierce combo. There, I couldn't clutch it. Headbutt is super good. It has to be parried to be punished. Q. Is it fucking Takahashi or whatever? What his name is? Japanese ass motherfucker. Takahashi. Parry into stand jab, the perfect anti-air. Clap reversal. That might be a punish. I don't know. He did it so, like, that's an unsafe move, and he just did it with no, like, doubt in his mind. I don't know if it's unsafe against Ukraine. Probably is. I don't know Urian's overhead on block. I think it's not super unsafe. It's 9. And I know for a fact it's quite minus. Because on hit, it's quite minus. And on crouch hit, it's still quite minus. I think Ken can literally eat it crouching and still reversal Shipu. Like, it's still -3 if you eat it crouching. Which means it's got to be like -6 on fucking regular crouch block. Well, I don't know about -6, but it's got to be pretty bad. I mean, on regular, like, stand hit. And on stand block, it's got to be even worse. You get him? Yeah, that's invincible. That's risky, but it catches the approach sometimes. Everything does more damage to crouchers, not when crouching. But I guess that's what you meant, right? I guess that's what you were already asking. Yes. Some attacks force stand though, so you only get the, like, a lot of supers do. So you only get the extra damage on the initial hits. And also if it launches, you only get the initial damage before it launches. The crouching damage. But that's just a mechanic. You take extra hit stun, extra block damage, and I think that might be it. If you get hit crouching. Oh, and extra damage. That's a very easy parry, but it looks pretty cool when he got it. -7 on block. And he did reversal slaps I mean, I'm not an expert, but are reversal slaps really like fast enough to catch something like that? Because I didn't think so. I thought reversal slaps were pretty slow. I thought they were like 10. A lot of people don't know frame data very well for this game. The only people who know serious amounts of frame data are like Ken players who are used to punishing weird shit with Shipu. And even then, there aren't that many players who actually do that, even though it would be really good theoretically to be able to punish like all the shit Ken can punish. Like, I've never fought a Ken ever who like punished my overhead with Shipu. But even on hit, it's punishable by Shipu. I've never known a Ken ever who did reversal Shipu on a close fierce. I mean close strong. I've never known a Ken ever who reversaled some of my pokes like far strong. That's kind of a weird parry. Wasn't really worth it. EX? No. Oh, he got the accidental charge! Oh no! This is how it all falls apart. That was a failed medium headbutt, I think. This is not really a serious mix-up in Street Fighter 3. I'm surprised he even got 3 hits of that. Using EX there was kind of questionable. EX was the only way to complete a combo, but the combo being completed wasn't super good. Kind of hit the tackle with a stand strong. This might kill. He's not going to combo. That can't combo. Oh no! Man killed himself. Is medium the fastest one? It wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't EX. Win to use? You mean way to lose? Those are several words that were like kind of weird. Yeah, there you go. Tommy is a pretty good Chun. He's not great, but he's like good enough. That was the special animation. It's like Street Fighter 4 combo right there. Low jab, low forward, super. Street Fighter 5 combo, I mean. That's pretty cool. I've thrown a lot of fireball. I think I've at least twice killed myself with a fireball that I threw at a mirror. It's very common for crews to use like mirrors to break my unblockable setups, which is a fairly good, smart thing to do. I think that's not a punish. Unfortunately, he didn't have a mirror, so his options there were kind of limited. The correct play mid-screen is generally to do crouch fierce 2 hits into tackle into mirror, and then do the setup where you do, it gets 1 hit of mirror, and then you get, it's like whatever, tackle, no, it's dash, headbutt, dash, or dash, headbutt, yeah, dash, headbutt, dash, what's the normal used? Towards roundhouse? Ooh, interesting. Got the 50-50. He's got another mirror. Super, super strong. Yep. Didn't even need the mix-up. He should not have jumped back. That was not the play by any means. That was just straight up not the play. That was still really good. Yurian has no cross-up in this game. Nice. He said Umai, but it wasn't that Umai. Fine. Elena. Almost every super fireball gets reflected by mirror, amusingly. The only one I can think of that doesn't is Denjin. Denjin drills through mirrors. Ryu Super 1 gets reflected, but Denjin will like just stop a little bit and then still go through. But it has like the special animation. I shouldn't say special animation because nothing about the animation is different. But special, custom programmed in interaction would be more accurate. That's a shame. He parried Chun-Li's towards a roundhouse, which is airborne, and then he threw, but Elena, I mean, Chun-Li wasn't throwable yet. That was some shit. I feel bad. That's not fair, man. Oh, that center roundhouse was really cool. It helps a lot. Lightning legs is one of those secret things. It doesn't help. It's selective. It makes you immensely stronger in the situations where lightning legs is a good tool. And then, like, you know, that's only a few situations. I think with follow-up, Super 2 is stronger. But I think in terms of single hit, the quarter circle forward kick is the strongest. He didn't have meter. We got that badass matchup. Got hit with a low forward when Chun-Li had super, but he chose not to super cancel or else didn't react. Chun-Li can very easily decide whether she needs to use super. That's one of the things that really makes it hard, this matchup. Is that she can just, like, you know, just kind of footsie around a little bit with Oro, and then if, like, things are going well, she can just, like, win in footsies. And if things are going poorly, she can just, like, fish for low forward, and then, like, super. It sounds horrible saying it like that, but that's really how it is. Ooh, very nice. That was a really good decision. Get him? That's easier on Oro than most characters because he's shorter. That's like one of the only setups where being short actually helps the opponent. Ew. That's pretty cool information. He only got one hit of Jump Fierce. Unusual. He was a bit early. That's not hard to get on Oro or anything. Or rather, it's not like Oro has some hitbox that makes it like crazy difficult to pick up that combo. That was a good parry. It's so hard to land a close strong ever on a good defensive opponent. It's so hard. It's so easy to look at Oro and be like, wow, he can just kill you if he gets one close strong. He must be broken. But, like, Chun-Li can play in such a way that you will never, ever get that close strong. I do think Oro is, like, really strong. Don't get me wrong, but it's just, like, it's so hard. Unusual setup. That's not bad. That was not the right play. He was better off going for the low with the overhead mix-up, because that would have led to itself. It would have paid for itself. Oh, he could have died. Cool juggle. He maybe could have canceled that to super. That's, like, really strange to say. Even if Oro parried that, it was just air throw was his optimal ender. And if it wasn't air throw, it was jump roundhouse. And jump roundhouse would have been okay, because then he could have, like, dashed under upon landing. It would have been like a little mix-up scenario. But, like, it was not good there. Chun-Li was not taking, like, any significant risks at all. Even with the right play. You can play safe against parries. A lot of people act like you can't, especially people who don't play third strike that much. Act like parries are just like any given parry leads to the world. But like different attacks yield different results when parried. Like some things you'd have to like really be ready for what you're. Ooh, nice. Some things you need to react to the scenario like insanely quickly to get the right punish. Oh, very cool. And some things it's literally impossible to get a significant punish. He could have dead OS that not medium kick. But been pretty good. Huh? What a shitty punish too. Alex doesn't have a great punish there. The best thing he could have done would have been just super. Raw super would have been alright. Oh! He could have won without that super. He was just surprised. He did not expect that to land. It is really hard. I was talking about having a hard time landing Oro's close strong, but that's still like a 5 or 6 frame normal. Like, you know. Landing a medium or hard chop is basically impossible against an opponent who knows the game. It's very hard to land after any parry. Oh, he can get one here. Yup, optimal. Super optimal combo. Oh no. That pure ass anti-air. That's disgusting, man. She shouldn't have that. Oh, he could have won right there. With the right combo. He wasn't point blank though. I don't think he could have done like close forward. See, that's what I'm talking about. It's hard in the moment. You only have like the timing of the parry to see like what your options are, and you have to react to what you're parrying and how unsafe it's going to be. You always get some punish, but sometimes that punish just won't be like, you know, very good. It won't be optimal. Like Oro can always do like he can always parry and get something, but sometimes that thing is like just a poke. If I'm like far away, my optimal parry follow up is like a fucking command grab, like a raw command grab. He didn't have EX, so he had like no completion there. Or not to chop anyway. That should have been what the fuck? That was like a really good parry and a really good chop. But then he did he should have done suplex. It would have been damage optimal and put Ken in the corner. Cool ATR. Nice. This crouching Ken. That is shit ton. Oh no. That's not even invincible, it just has a pretty good hitbox. Got him. Teching throws is a chore in Third Strike. It's not mechanically any different from Street Fighter 4 or 5, but it's just like throws are so not damaging and throws are so like detrimental to the other parts of the mix-up that you just prefer to never ever tech throws. If you get tossed, you get tossed. Most people tech throws a little bit, but in the high level play, like throws just kind of turn off. There just aren't that many throws, which is one of Auro's little weaknesses. Well, it's not a weakness, but like, you know, the frame trap mix-up that Auro relies on, his throws are really bad. Ooh, he could have got a much bigger combo there. Not that he needed it. Yes, they do more hit stun. More hit stun, more damage, more block damage. That is the three things they do. It's like a counter hit. It's like getting counter hit, except with the more block damage. Crouching is the counter hit state of this game. It doesn't do any more block stun, I think. I think things that are -3 are just as -3 if you block them low. Ooh, anti-air chop. That was kind of cool. He did low short and then Kara throw, and then he could still hit stand strong in time to anti-air the neutral jump. Alex is kind of cool. Crutch Fierce is like impossible to use against Dudley. His jump is too low. You will never get your Crutch Fierce out in time. He will always hit you with jump roundhouse or something. Alright, that's Alex's best anti-air technically, in terms of damage and consistency. Parry into stand strong into EX knee. EX knee beats most, stand strong beats most jump ins anyway, but with the OS parry it literally beats pretty much everything. And then EX knee combos, even if the stand strong is an anti-air connect. Oh no! Oh, Alex got accidental charge. That sucks. That was almost definitely a close medium kick. He tried to like walk backwards, which became forwards, and then do close medium kick into super probably. Well, a close medium kick into EX top. Some combo of that basic variety. Oh, nice stomp. 2 boots in your face. Oh no. Nice jumpu. Literally English. Backup car throw. Very smart. Very, very solid wake up option. Dudley has, like most characters, have an insanely hard time waking up against that. That's good. I think that's close enough. It wasn't close enough! Alex is a fucking shitty ass character. He honestly like sucks. Capcom should feel bad about designing that super. It should fucking vacuum the opponent in. I'm like tired of shit where it's like this super doesn't fucking have a lock-in. They need to have a lock-in on every super. Ed, dude, I saw a Punko replay pretty recently, or it was Major Boy, I think actually, where literally like a Urian put up a mirror and then Ed got a combo like into super, and then he like did some of the super and then bumped into the mirror. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? Really bad punish there. Unfortunately, Oro has to red parry to get a close strong there, but he can always get a close forward because close forward has a bigger activation range. But you need that red parry, and the red parry is kind of risky to go for because you get launched. Granted, most of these won't really be ready to get a full combo off of that. That shit is really cheap. That's me sometimes against other players. Did a reversal stomp, I saw it. Car throw, very strong there. He's running Super 3. That's a very safe activation, and now Dudley's in a pretty shit position. Interesting. Cool setup. Led to a cross-up unblockable. He went for the max damage. Alex's backwards car throw. I don't know what it is. His backwards car throw is not super good. His backwards car throw is only barely stronger. Oh no. EXTP? Yeah. It was in time. He only needed a few hits. They're really good car throws towards Fierce. And I think, wow, that hit. I think the backward one is not like super notable. The rose was too early. He threw the wrong way. Oh no. Alright. He can unusual combo. That fucked up with his quick stand. If Thanatos had been a little bit smarter about, ooh, neat. He expected to parry more hits, you can tell. This is a cross-up unblockable. He parried out successfully. It's not a super hard parry for that setup. That's the main reason Super 2 is better. This will kill. It's a medium kick into, what the fuck? No, he just, I don't even know. That was probably just walk back into towards Fierce car throw. You only needed towards Fierce for one frame. He was probably holding towards for like only like 2 or 3 frames tops. Nice. It was walk back towards car throw. Oh. That's like a Kara command grab. Oro's Kara is really good, the far medium kick, but it's really bad because it doesn't really work for throws because it only works off of far normal. So you can easily Kara a fireball in insane distance, but you don't really need to. And then you can kind of Kara a... nice, that's a combo. You can kind of Kara like a command grab or something, but you wouldn't need to. Doesn't really help. That's not a super hard parry, but like it's hard enough that you can drop it. The further she is from you, the easier the parry is. That was like mid-screen, so it was probably like a 3 or 4 frame window. I've gotten it before. That was 100%. Oh, cool. I was about to say he actually used all struggle potential, but then he deliberately dropped his own combo in order to get that kind of cool reset. Most people wouldn't be watching for a stand, like quick stand there. So it's like a good play. Caught the back dash for the forward dash. Now Oro's almost dead. Good play. Wake up stomp. Makoto can punish that really hard, but it works well against all our basic options. This is over. Poor Thanatos. This guy's name is Dio. Is this a JoJo reference? Dio. Ure. Wow. That's literally not fair. And he's dizzy because he had a little bit of prior stun. That really all killed. That was the most extended possible combo. He was already missing some health and he already had some stun. Urien has a long stun bar, if I recall correctly. And he also has above average health. He has, I think, the 3rd highest health in the game, naturally. Characters like Chun-Li and Q can get more health if they taunt. But technically speaking, his natural health is higher than Q's. And almost every other character. Wow, hyper optimal. Tominaga's something else, man. This should kill. It should just be super. No fucking around. I have really mixed opinions on Makoto. You look at shit like that, and it's just like, how could Makoto not be top tier? When she has a literal safe command grab that literally leads to a touch of death. How could that not be busted? Her mix-up is kind of risky, though. Like, her ways of stopping you from jumping out of a command grab are not great. They're okay. They're just, like, unsafe. She has no like way of confirming very much. She's got to do like a fucking committal ass like jump X kick or a committal ass dash punch. That was fairly easy to react to from that range, and that was the perfect thing to do. Block as many, parry as many hits as you can, and then shift to crouch block. Got him? Nope. Should always owe us a punish there. Looks like he walked into the active frames of that one. Blocked one hit. If that was a red parry, he would have like looked pretty good there. This is suddenly looking really horrible for Ryu. He can win. This is it. This is the scenario. Oh, never mind. There it goes. Denjin Ryu with the opponent in the corner is very strong. Oh, caught him jumping. Ryu's going to have another Denjin by the end of this round, let alone by round 2. I mean round 3. Ryu's sitting really good for the rest of this set. He could still die in one connect. One good fucking command grab. I wouldn't have burned that bar. It's a sketchy bar to burn. Nice. He could really die. He could really die. He could really die here. Taunt. Super. X kick. Doesn't even need anything else. Tominaga's nasty. Anyway, I was going to say there are other characters who fight the top tiers better than Makoto does, unfortunately. And also, Makoto's like playstyle might be subject to like a breakdown. Makoto's playstyle might sincerely fall apart at the highest level. I didn't think that was a thing. I thought Makoto had the purest up close mix-up in the game. But the honest truth is I've seen Kuroda play against Makoto, playing in such a way that Makoto did not actually have a mix-up at all. Against this Makoto, no less. Oh no. That was a car throw. Ryu has a pretty good car throw in this game. Ken doesn't. It's kind of strange that they gave Ken, they like themed Ken around the car throw. That was a mix-up way through the fireball there. It was kind of shitty mix-up. It was bad for Ryu, but he ended up guessing right. The taunt. Taunting posting round end doesn't do anything except annoy your opponent. He was trying to get in Tommy's head, and now Tommy's trying to get in his head. That's a oh, it wasn't a punish. If you only get hit by 2 hits of that, you can often like fall out. Not fall out, but like you'll like depending on how many number of hits that Ryu gets, you'll be at different ranges when it's all over. This can't lead to anything, or can't lead to a super rather. He didn't even have the meter for a super, I don't think. The taunt back. Mokkaiku ni. I just read this Ryu's name. That was a mix-up too. This is the absolutely horrible position. This is the situation you never ever want to be in. Almost dizzy against a Ryu. It's worse than getting stunned. Being almost stunned is so shit. But now, the tables have turned. Yum. Absolute max damage. Don't know if I want to do another one, especially since this one appears to be like an hour long. Do I want to go to bed yet? How many did we just watch? I think 1. Let's do 1 more. But again, it's going to be like an hour long. Dude, there's a Sean. And this footage looks pretty good. Dude, rare footage. Hey, Sean. Eureka. Sean. Don-chan. Don-chan's the Alex. Ryaru. Ryaru. Sean's crouch medium kick looks so much like Ken's, but you can just tell just looking at it, it's a little bit shitty. What can Sean really do that's scary to you in the corner if he doesn't have super? That's not just a high parry. Like, what's the absolute worst thing Sean can do to you that's not a high parry? If he throws you, it's not that bad. If he does low short, it's not that bad. If he does low forward or low roundhouse, it's not that bad. Why would you not just high parry? Like, what's the upside of anything else? He did stand fierce, the Sean did, and Alex just high parried it, and it's just like, well, you know, that's the scary low that he gets. That works with all three of his supers, if I recall correctly. The overhead. That's like a meme. Alex literally just got memed by that overhead. That, like, there's no reason to not just block that basketball. Why is it an ABA basketball anyway? Oh, there's more common in they've got to be more common in ooh, I don't know whether I'm gonna say Brazil or Japan. Nice. That's one of Sean's good confirms, I guess. It has no mix-up. It's just good because it's like it's a good follow-up from a parry. Seven House super. He won. Sean won. I mean, honestly, Sean's only barely a worse character than Alex. Maybe not barely, but like, you know. Alright, this is an actual shit matchup. This probably isn't even Sean's worst. Sean's worst is probably fucking Chun-Li. But this is like a very clear tier difference just in terms of character strength. Even though I don't think Yun has anything that particularly smashes Sean. Or like no particular tool of Yun's is a counter for Sean. It's just that Yun's tools are really fucking strong in general. Why didn't you just parry it? That's a reactable overhead. It's towards Fierce, damn it. It's like one of the slowest overheads in the game. Oh, memes. The opponent drops combos when they're against the Sean because they're getting fucking memed on. That was like far medium kick, I think. That wheel kick actually has a good hitbox. Like, not even bashing. It's just the fact that it's parryable on reaction that fucking sucks about it. But the hitbox is pretty nice. It's like a worse Mallet Smash. It's Mallet Smash if Mallet Smash was only one hit and also was slower. That meme Sean from fucking Brazil. I forget his name. It was something God. Sean God or something. He like rode the mix-up between like raw tackle, which is I think a low. I don't remember if it was actually a low. But he rode the mix-up between a bunch of fucking shitty-ass guess moves. And lag. Lag made his fucking what do you call it? The wheel kick unpunishable. I mean, it's not regardless of the startup of a hitbox. It's very tied to the startup of a hitbox. If a move is parryable on reaction, it goes to shit immediately. It's basically just slow moves are more punishable in this game than most other Street Fighters. Because there's a move that like hard counters things you can react to. That every character has. But it goes from like Sean having an okay, like kind of fast overhead to Sean literally getting full combo punished anytime he uses it. So if you can react and parry it, which is not too hard to do, you just shut down that entire special move. I mean, that's kind of startup too. Remy's fireballs are extremely parryable because they take a long ass time. You've got plenty of time to see them before they actually get to you. Like a close range fireball from Remy is not that bad. In fact, it's quite good. They're like plus on hit, and they're not really reactable. Nothing Sean has does any damage except his fucking very few super confirms. And did I mention he has very few super confirms? He literally has like low short. That's like it. Low short is literally his only super confirm, and then like close roundhouse. These people clearly don't have that much matchup knowledge, to be honest. And Sean's also like playing. I mean, he's playing well, but it's just like he's abusing lack of matchup knowledge a lot. He's not giving people time to think. This is a matchup right here. X copy 12 against Sean. Sean with debatably Sean's worst super. This is some shit. We're watching some shit. Thanks, Kihara. Thanks for that combo breaker. He parried the. Why everyone is so pressured for some reason to try and parry the basketball. There's no it's not an overhead. Just block, damn it. Just hold down back and watch for his fucking reactable as hell towards Fierce. That's it. That's all you have to do. There's no throw component if he throws the basketball. He kills his own mix-up by throwing the basketball. He just stops you from doing, like, reversals, which you shouldn't be doing anyway, because it's Sean. You don't need to, like, fucking make reads to win. You're supposed to play solid. This character isn't good, damn it. It's not like 12's that good either. Matchup is honestly probably fair. I was looking down for a sec. What is this? What's that name? Kachia? Puoth? Puati? What does it mean? Sounds like fucking some kind of like ancient, like Latin American god. Why are these jump jab bullshits? What is this Sean? Why is this guy still on the screen? This isn't even a god run of Sean, this is just everyone else being kind of bad. EXTP. Technically not really any worse than Ken's. A little mix up there. Close strong is still Ken's close strong, minus the tart combo. And throw is still Ken's throw. Got him? No, I didn't get him. Good recovery. He got the confirm. He's doing pretty well with that. That's like Sean's one confirm, so you gotta use it. Wow. That was pretty good. Can't even hate. That was a good read. And that was the right play. Oh no. Are we all gonna get memed by this, Sean? Why is he kind of keeping up? Sean's damage is a lot better than 12. Sean's damage is like not actually that bad. It's more his combo options are kind of bad, but if you're just getting like random raw hits, he's not too poor. That super is pretty strong. It does like 40% of most characters' health bars. He should win this with this punish. It'll be like close run medium Tatsu. I was 100% right on the combo. Wow, Atlanta fully low profiles that. That Tatsu normally doesn't go under that Tatsu normally doesn't go over crouching opponents. That was strange. That's a TC he has. It's really shitty. You can just parry it every time. It's not a true block string or anything. Literally, these people are being memed by inexperience. Like, I don't have a ton of Sean experience, but these guys look like they have even less than I do. Dude, we're all getting memed by this Sean. Oh no. All this dumb shit that shouldn't have even happened. Why is he doing DP super? Why is he doing DP? These people are hanging themselves based on like shitty fucking plays.
ので、キャラに対しての知識はね、人一倍あるはずなんで、そういう意味で、このショーンがどれぐらい弱いキャラなのかというのを、今まで出た5人は、6人は分かっておりませんでしたが、ショーンが弱いキャラだということを、プラスさんは分かっております。そりゃそうですよ。プラスさん、検証して、早15年ですからね。そうですね。生まれた時から、僕はこのサーブ。
Oh, that clean beat the crouch fierce. Towards strong. That was probably supposed to be stand strong. But we got some kind of buffering error there. These shitty non-mix-ups. Oh, he actually almost turned this around. Oh, he did turn it around. Sick. That was a decent comeback. A lot of this game looks like random flailing, but I promise it's not. That round was like very random flailing, to be honest. If you can block it on reaction, just parry it on reaction, damn it. It's so seeable. You don't. It's not like fucking a lot of overheads. It's just like it takes everything you can to even block them. But that one's like quite easy to see. That's a super confirm. It was blocked. That's the meme combo. Stop doing the meme combo. Why is no one parrying it? It's not a combo. Ugh. He was trying to block a reversal, but like it's Sean. I don't remember Sean's EXDP is invincible. He's got the super. He can get lucky with a raw super. Or like a cool combo. Here it comes. I was expecting it. That was well played by the Sean to jump away. He got him! No, that was the wrong play. Oh, it was the right play. I thought that was stupid as fuck, but it actually worked. That was a punish on the basketball. I can't believe that was the right play. That was smart. I thought I was out of range. I was like so sure. I thought he was just gonna die that basketball because he did a dumbass super. But it was actually a great ass super and I was a dumbass. Tatsujin? That was a calculated super. Of course, an Alex player would have a really good knowledge of how to use Alex's super. Oh, he woke up with medium chop and it actually worked. It almost looked smart. Oh no, he's dead. Man, Chun-Li Alex is kind of bad. Just come in, type a question mark. What does it mean? Round fireballs. Kudo, I recognize that second character. Koku or Kudo is the first one. The second one I don't know. Nice parry, nice punish. Unfortunately, low forward doesn't lead to that much for Ryu. At least to like a fireball or an EX fireball. And I think it might lead to a light donkey kick, but it doesn't lead to an EX donkey kick. If he had low forward EX donkey kick, he'd be a stronger character. That sounds like a good dream. I woke up from a stressful dream, but I don't remember what the dream was. This morning, that is. You could make the dream true. I was in the grocery store just today, and they were selling Reese's Cups in like 4-piece things for like $1 some. $1.60, something like that. You ever seen a Reese's Big Cup? I think that's the name of it. I saw one, and I was like, I kind of want this. But I didn't get it. This Ryu is not hoarding his meter at all. There's 2 points of Super 2 as Ryu. One is you get a combo that's strong as fuck. Okay, 3 points. 2 is that you scare the fuck out of the opponent by getting a combo that's strong as fuck, and you open them up to grabs because of that. But that only works as long as you've got the full super bar. So the idea is to get the full super bar and then fill it up as fill up your super as fast as possible and then just like make baby plays. That's like the strat with Super 2 Ryu. Because as soon as the opponent doesn't block the low short, they're dead. And the third point is to just have a really really high damage combo after a parry. Is to parry fish like crazy. But if you don't build the super, if you just use it like an EX bar, you should have picked Super 1, damn it. So he needs to fill up that bar and then land a big combo. Now he's in a really good position because he can. He's not in a really good position, but he was out of range. Sad. Normally, if a show you can hit, the super will hit, but I guess that was the max range. Sad. He never should have done the show you can. Should have just been a hero. Low forward super. I get hype when I see a Super 2 Ryu. But, you know. That's literally exactly how I feel about Reese's Big Cups. I could never buy it, but like I want to know. I want to be the guy who could buy it. I want to be the fat shit. Wow. That might have been an OS? I don't know. I don't know if she walked into that or not. Kiraki's a pretty great Ken. This guy normally plays Lena. Nice. He just built that super. Super combos on reaction after any low strong. Nice. That wasn't just buffered. He like did that on reaction to the parry. He was like, you're not gonna. That was like a very late cancel. He's like, you're not gonna parry your way out of this bullshit. You're getting chipped, baby. That's a true like 33, 33, 33. I shouldn't even say it's like a 66, 66, 66 if that makes any sense. Ken has a 2/3 chance of killing the opponent by going for that mix-up. The mix-up is low short into DP. Oh, nice. Stand strong or stand fierce into DP. Or throw. The throw is literally riskless and kills anyone fishing for a parry. The stand fierce into DP has to be high parried and the low short into DP has to be low parried. You can block the first hit and then shift over to red parry for the DP, which technically dodges the high only, low only mix-up. But the problem with that is Ken can just start with a DP. He doesn't have to do the initial one at all. Makes it easier to parry, but like, you know, it nullifies the red parry trick. The crouching opponent has a ton of damage. First hit of Ken's Super 1 does, Super 3, forces stand. Hi. Aw, zombie. You're around here a lot at these hours. Are you guys all European or what? Or are you just night owls? Morning, guys. He could have... No, he didn't have super. That was the scenario. That scenario is so stupid, but I love it. If Ken gets a mid-screen light DP, he can technically juggle a super. But it literally only gets one hit. So you should only use it if the one hit of super will kill. You guys eating cereal and shit? You just wake up, get out of bed, shower, fucking bowl of Cheerios, cut up strawberries. Dude, if you take like Cheerios and milk, and then like cut up strawberries or bananas, that shit is fucking good. Strawberries and bananas are the best cereal fruits. Trying to get Ultra Bronze. That's a very attainable goal. Honestly, you can get Ultra Bronze just by having consistent ATRs. Just fucking hit low strong when they jump. That was a red parry. You can't usually see red parries because I only turn red for like one frame. And that frame is often dropped in this archive. Quite easy to see in person. But you can tell by the context when something's a red parry. I'm pretty sure my birdie is probably at least gold level without any sort of like serious practice. Just because I play other characters pretty well and I know what birdie's all about.
ダッシュ投げグラップして投げ返す開き中大これを赤ベロしようとしていたが狙いに行きましたいいですねまあかなりこのタイミングで
Cheap.
4人目で
This will kill.
分かっていて取ったシノさん
But he had to burn the bar.
がチームに出てきます
That wasn't even the combo I would have tried to do. That was like the better combo.
知っているか知らないかで2人
He could have done dash punch into super as well, which is technically the more optimal combo, but it introduced a link that's very easy to drop. I like how everyone's just like literally dead set that it's Abigail. I mean, it probably will be. I'm like fairly confident in this leak. I hope if this leak is fake that someone shows it to Capcom anyway. You know what I mean? I want Capcom to think the like, hey, this is what people want. The leak earlier that said Byron ended up being a fluke. Dead. Abigail is a Final Fight character. Byron is Gao's like head in the Air Force. Gao's like commanding officer. He's like the black guy with the hat. His name is Byron Taylor. It's the same character. I thought E3 was pretty shit. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I've been waiting for a new 2D Metroid forever. I'm like not super fussed about Metroid Prime 4. I'm happy for like all the other people who really care for it. I'll probably play it eventually. But like a new 2D Metroid, I never thought would happen, and we're actually getting one, so that's pretty cool. I'm like fairly confident that's gonna be a good game. Probably got him. Nope, got it in time. It's pretty fast super, but not that fast. Not fast enough to catch that jump that was already happening. That was like the only good thing. Well, I mean, like there was a new Kirby game announced, and Kirby games are usually pretty good, and I usually play Kirby games. So, like, you know, that's pretty good too. And there's a new Yoshi game, which theoretically could be really good. There are like more bad Yoshi games than good Yoshi games, to be honest. That all being said, that might be really good depending on how well they do it. The Nintendo one went pretty well. Every other direct, every other thing that was announced was shit. Sony's presentation was shit. Microsoft's presentation was beyond shit. There was like everyone was showing nothing. Everyone showed up to show nothing. It's a big old embarrassment. I'm not super fussed about God of War, but God of War games are pretty fun, so I'm not gonna bash on that. But I don't care that much about it. But like, if you like God of War, power to you, they're fun. I played God of War 1 and 2, and they were like really good games. And I've heard the other games are also good. Nice. Oh, missed it. Never mind, not nice. He really didn't super for either of those. And it was definitely the right play. Because now he's ending with basically a full super bar. Very good from the Makoto. This Makoto's kind of tearing it up. And by kind of, I mean not like super, but like, you know, he's doing well. Makoto probably has a punish there. Probably low strong. Ducking upper is not very safe. There's like nothing. It was so bad. This E3. I was really hanging on, to be honest, for a Nintendo was like the only good thing. I was really hanging on for either Dragon's Dogma 2 or DMC5, but we didn't get either. But I was like hanging on like super hard for those. I was like, this is it. If either of those games came out, I would have flipped my fucking. I'd have lost my shit. I'd have freaked out. Alas, we gotta wait another year for those games to not be announced. Dragon's Dogma is one of my like top 10 favorite games. It is absolutely fucking fantastic. It has fun as fuck gameplay. Storyline is fine. It's not like great. It's not terrible. It's like a little creative, and it's pretty intense the first time, I guess. It's not that intense, but it's just very fun. There's like nothing more to it than that. Kind of a bad punish. He could have Karkused. Throw is like a very safe, consistent punish that gets no damage. Nice. Sana's running this mix-up train pretty well. Jump jab. Jump strong. There's two new Monster Hunters, I think. It's like one on Switch and one on like PS4. There's a lot of like there is fast travel, but the initial release, the item that gave you fast travel was kind of expensive. And also you had to put up the travel markers yourself, and there's a finite number of them in your first playthrough. So you've got to pick the spots. You've got to walk to the spots that you want to be able to teleport to and put an item there. Alright, that was the actual one good thing that came out of the C3. Fucking Dragon Ball Fighter Z or whatever. Looked incredible. Anyway, walking is like, it takes a long time in Dragon's Dogma, but it's fun. It's not super boring. The world feels pretty big and there's a lot of stuff to do all the time. Like sometimes you're just walking, sometimes you're like looting stuff, sometimes you're fucking like killing enemies. The combat is just really good. The combat is exceedingly... Oh, he went for the combo! That was the right play and it would have dizzied! He didn't have a kill combo or anything on the dizzy though. Hugo's kind of notable because his dizzy animation has him crouching. So you can do crouching only combos against him, which there aren't that many crouching only combos in the game, but Hugo has probably the most significant one. Hugo can do 3 claps on a crouching opponent, and the clap links are easier because of extra hit stun. I know. The roster is just literally like, hey, Capcom side, hey, we recycled like the entire roster of MBC3. And the fucking Marvel side is just, hey, like, did you see these sick movies? They're called the Avengers. I'm like super disappointed with both sides. It's like nothing interesting at all. I mean, we don't know if that leak is true. All the characters revealed so far are just like whatever. That's a crouching recovery. That's a ton of damage. Let's actually go back and look at that. He would have done a shit ton with that full combo, but didn't just kill. Jump, yeah, he literally killed a Hugo from over half health. What was his stun right there? I didn't look at his stun, I was looking at his health. It was about about a quarter full. That did so much damage. And this combo would have done so much too. 3 claps is pretty hard to do. It's not free. It's crouching opponent only, and one of the links is kind of hard. One of the links is like 1 frame. And then one of them is like 3 frames or something, I don't remember. And then getting the super is kind of difficult. Fun fact, 3 claps into Super 3 on Remy is a touch of dizzy. On Remy and Akuma. And on both of those characters, Hugo has relatively easy touch of death combos. If Hugo ever gets a crouching Remy with a hard clap, he can literally just win. Oh, he needs a lot of bar too. But it's like a match. It's technically a match applicable touch of death. There are not that many touch of deaths in this game. A decent number of characters can get touch of death on a jump in combo on Akuma. That's gonna almost trip. Yeah, he has to parry out. It's kind of a hard parry. Any red parry is kind of hard. We've gotten to this horrible... That was one throw. Look at Ibuki's health. We've gotten to this horrible position in the video game industry where, like new consoles don't offer anything off of old consoles, and no one's making, like, new games. There's, like, not that much to get excited for. Honestly, like, Nintendo, I hate to say it, but, like, Nintendo's, like, currently one of the only bastions of, like actual really good creative content. People always bash Nintendo for being, like samey. It's like, hey, we just released the same game. But, like, I'll take a fucking, like, a new game in my favorite series, and I'll take a new IP, or, like, a new, like, a reimagining of a game. And Nintendo does a lot of both with their sequels. Pretty sure the GameCube did not innovate at all. GameCube, like, what was its fucking thing anyway? It's like, oh, it's portable. Okay. Literally, I remember all the jokes when the GameCube was announced, and it's like, hey, look at this handle, you can hold it really easily. It's like, why? I'm like a little curious about what ARMS is all going to be about, but I don't care that much. I'm not a Nintendo fanboy or anything, but I actually have owned every single Nintendo console at some point or another. Every, like home one. It's just for, like, an issue of, like, being an adult, for, like, convenience. There's a lot of exclusives. Now there's just a lot of exclusives in general. Have you noticed that? You, like, really have to have, like, 3 different consoles plus PC in order to play, like, most of the shit that's coming out these days. The AAA games are still getting releases on every console. But there aren't that many, like, AAA games that are really, like, notable. Or rather, they've all created their own little sectors. It's like, yeah, there's people who will buy each new Battlefield, but, like, you know, most other people won't. People who will buy each new fucking, I don't know, Halo, Call of Duty. Those aren't bad games, don't get me wrong. We're the people who are going to buy each new fucking, I don't know, fighting game, Guilty Gear, Street Fighter. We're in those little sectors. Yeah, Xbone is like, it's never been a worse time to be a fucking Xbox One owner. Cuphead got a Steam announcement, I think, which previously was, like, supposed to be an Xbone exclusive. And, like, literally Xbone has, like, no game. It has, like, no game. It has Halo. And I think Halo's getting some fucking, like, Windows 10 releases, right? Not that I have a Windows 10. But I think that's a thing. I'm almost getting on to this point where it's like all the good games have already come out. I don't know if it's the state of the video game industry or me. But, like, every time I play a game these days, it's like an old game. I mean, obviously that's been true for a while. I'm just a retro player. Nostalgia gamer. A lot of the games I like from a long time ago have crazy replay value. Like, honestly, you could just replay, like, Fire Emblem 7, like, a near infinite number of times. Because it's so different every time. The characters you use is, like, you know, very up to you. But even if you use the same characters, you can just get radically different characters based on random chance. And it sounds like it wouldn't be that much of a thing, or it wouldn't vary that much. But, like, you know, it kind of makes a nice buffer. Didn't get it. It kind of makes the playthrough way different when you have an Ellawood 15 speed. I mean 15 defense in, like, you know, before promotion. There was a time where I literally tried to play, like, every new game that came out, and in that time I, like, got a super high video game power level. That was around, like, the PS1, like, N64, Game Boy Advance, like, GameCube, that approximate era, where I was playing literally everything. I have become a little bit more cynical in time. I still tend to enjoy almost every video game I play. I definitely have lost a bit of energy to play new ones. I've had fucking Zelda sitting on my fucking desk for like since it came out. The new Zelda. Oh yay. Windows 7 Cuphead. I probably won't play that. I don't know if they've announced more for it, but last time I saw Cuphead, it was literally just a boss battle game. It was literally just boss rush video game. There was no like levels or anything. It was just bosses. Not a platformer. Got him. Super was chosen over regular SPD just to be a little bit faster. Alright, platform levels in between, excellent. An entire game of boss rush is very strange. It's like basically a fighting game. There was a fighting game that's very nearly that. It's Red Earth Warzord. It's actually a Capcom fighting game. There's 8 characters in Warzord. There's 4 heroes and 4 villains, but it's a fighting game where you just like fight. You pick one of the 4 heroes and you fight the 4 villains. You get him? Looks good. Yep. GG. And the more like of the villains you kill, the more EXP you get, and your character gets stronger. It's like a fighting game, but with like a level up system. Warzord is like a super interesting, cool game. I know it's like the only CPS3 game besides Third Strike. Pretty much its only distinction. It's like very unknown. The only thing I can think of that's like ever like referenced it in any way is Capcom Fighting Evolution, which used some Warzord characters. Actually, I think Pocket Fighters, or what do you call it? Super Gem Fighter. Super Gem Fighter had a Warzord character. Nice punish. Good parry, good punish. This guy is doing disturbingly few EX Tatsus. Especially considering how much this Hugo's jumping. I just want to see him pull it out a little bit. He's down. Like, you might as well. Oh, that was such a good super confirm, and he didn't confirm. That's safe on parry. Oh, now he's in a horrible situation. Jump. He really... Okay, he won. Actually. No, he didn't. He won. That was close. It's been a pretty good year for fighting games. Especially like this, like, May, June, July is so solid for fighting games. Like, there's been a new game in so many different series. We finally got our Season 2.5. We finally got Ed. We got KOF on PC. We got... I was fighting herds. We got Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 or whatever. We got Tekken 7. I think there's another one still. Injustice 2. And then there's still one more, I think. It's been a good time for fighting games. That was deep. That was like the frame before he... that was actually the frame before he landed. There's a new... Oh yeah, latest is coming out, right? That's a lot of games. Almost every like big name fighting game got a new game recently. Did they announce anything about Smash 4 on Switch? Is that announced yet? That will probably happen.
ボディプレスガードしてくれてたんで、かなりこう乗りやすかったんですけれども、今回はそういうわけにはいきません。
麻婆さんは昇竜拳を打っていく。ここからの東西
中足陣内
は丸宮の提供でお送りしております。職人ありがとう。今日もありがとう。
I know what you mean. I'm one of those diehard. Nice pickup! Nice pickup! I'm one of those diehard Street Fighter 5. I actually like the game, fags. I'm one of those guys who's like Street Fighter 5 is a fun game to play and be fun at and be good at. I mean, it's undeniable that Capcom has made mistake after mistake after mistake, and it's also undeniable that the small roster is beginning to hurt it just a little bit. But like the solid gameplay is not that bad. Everyone always there's like a video recently that's like been making the rounds for why it's so bad that it's easy, and there's a video like not so recently that's like there's like some other big video that like kind of criticized it. Oh, it's like why there was like a post that's like why playing Street Fighter 5 is like having a gun to your head. They got kind of like a big reaction. Ooh. Why the neutral feels like perpetually stressful. These are valid complaints, but like, you know, I feel like Street Fighter 5 is not without redeeming qualities. It's actually quite good. Uh-oh. Hard SPD. That's like not a bad response. Hugo doesn't have a whole lot of time. You don't have a lot of time to punish that super. You have like 8 frames or so. 10. It's not like a whole long time. You can't do like a hard clap or something. But you can get an SPD pretty easily. Both of them mashing parry. Hugo, it makes sense. Ken, I'm not so sure. I mean, everyone wanted Street Fighter 5 to be good, yeah. It's not as good as everyone wanted it to be, for sure. I'm just gonna keep on doing my little thing, grinding Street Fighter 5 and fucking making videos for Street Fighter 5. If the interest dies up, that sucks, but you know, I follow my heart. It's like fun, even if I'm playing a character I'm not really very good at, which happens fairly often these days. The thing is, not being Street Fighter 5 is like the one thing everyone can agree on. It's the very obvious thing about it. Oh, body splash didn't even fucking hit. That situation's so bad. Hugo doesn't get a guaranteed punish even if he gets all the parries. Stands strong. That's a really good poke, honestly. It's actually pretty hard to parry on reaction. Like, it's slow, but it's not that slow. And the reach is really solid. It beats most other pokes. Phew! Street Fighter 5, the one thing that Street Fighter 5 genuinely needs a lot is a rebrand. And before it can have that, it needs to actually fix everything that people are currently bitching about. Nice fucking double DP and nice block. MC, who would have thought to empty jump block there? Hugo honestly should have punished the first DP by coming down with the normal, but like, doing empty jump block was a really solid secondary thing. There's literally nothing they can... The only thing they can do is just provide a bunch of free shit. That's like the only way Capcom can redeem. They need to fix everything wrong with the game, and they need to do it for free. They need to rebrand it, but it has to be fixed first. And like honestly, what the game also needs is a fuck ton of new characters. They need like a bunch of characters at once. I feel like this one-by-one character thing is a lot worse. It's subtle, but it's a lot worse. Here's the thing, okay? If you have like a release of 6 characters at once, everyone's gonna pick one of those 6 characters. You know what I mean? Like, there's gonna be someone for like, you know, it's gonna be like you're gonna be comparing them all against each other instead of all against your like current character. You're like, which one of these 6 characters do I like the most? And then like, you know, you'll get like people playing a new sub for a little while. You'll get people actually trying out the new characters. But the thing about releasing them and like not requiring them,
てみてください
and then like so you can reasonably not ever buy them because you don't know who's coming out next, and then also
徳倉さん数え
like releasing them one by one, you're comparing them against your own character instead of comparing them against each other.
あデルンが途中で入って
So like the chances of someone actually picking up a new character is just a lot lower if they're coming out one by one.
あの
過酷な
Like I think lower than like let's say 1 in 6
一泊しませんかのデルンが出てきますよね
chance of picking up a new character.
デルンはですね実はヒューゴをサブキャラで使
I think it's just a much worse model
あじゃあ
for like Capcom and for
知っ
us
てるのかもしれない
to release them one by one. I know it's like very tempting because it's just like, oh, give us the characters as they're completed. But I would have rather waited a year and got 6 characters all at once.
5連山を
はい
全て倒して登り切った男です
The thing is with Street Fighter 4, we waited a year and then got 10 characters all at once.
言ってみれば12人目対12人目と
うわ本当だ気づいてみたらもう
これが脚本
The lack of communication would be less of an issue if they were only doing like one big update every once in a while.
こっから
It's bad. It's honestly bad. Like the more I think about it right now, the more I'm like, wow, this is actually something they shouldn't have done. I should make a video that's just that. It's just me saying Capcom shouldn't be trickling stuff.
そんなかったんだろうな結構早く徳
The
倉さん
thing is, trickling is theoretically better.
そうだよな
It's just subtly worse.
説明してくれましたけれども、
はい
僕はちゃんと佐野の準備は
Technically speaking, being able to play each new character as they're like ready is like better, and hotfixing stuff as it's a problem is better. Both of these things are technically better for gameplay,
やばい
but it's just the anticipation.
まあただタロ吉春里もかなり最近やり込んでおります
やり込んでますね
パームハンマー満点さあこの画面端がやはりかなり厳しい準
I
備
might just clip that and like make it into a YouTube video and see what people think. Hit midair.
そうなんだよ
ハンマー
な
マウンテン決まってまずは1号の
Generally speaking, the super won't hit at all if it gets a midair connect
じゃあタミさん
into the cancel. Sometimes it will.
タミさん
A constant release window would have been better as well. If we were actually getting one new character every 2 months, but the thing is, like, we went like 4 months getting a new character, and we don't even have a release date on the next one. Like, when did Ed actually come out? It was like May something. Does that mean we're gonna get our next character in July?
2号目の準備タミチュン
Probably not.
あっという間にまくられて
I feel like we won't get a new character in July. I'm sorry. It'd be kind of cool if we did. If they like announced it at Evo. Isn't CEO coming up really soon? I get a feeling it's like really soon. What day is it?
あそこ
マサは誤算でした
It's like one of the
正直に言いますと
weekends before Evo. I think only a couple weeks
や
before.
ろってそういうこと言うの
It's got to be like in the next like week or like 2 weeks. It's got to be like super close. Now I'm realizing.
あの二重の罠がですねまさか2枚の罠を使わざるを得ないという事
I gotta look up the CEO date.
態になってしまったというのがですね私の誤算です
We've got to be almost there.
なんだよそれ
What's the tournament
お互い罠を仕掛けていたという
calendar?
感じなんですけれども
Sure, you can.
ちなみに
Looking it up on my phone.
もちろんチュンリーが多いというのは計算しておりましたので
June 16th. Oh shit! It's like tomorrow.
その後回しにしたんですけど
ほうほうほう
Baby, baby.
それでもマサならって思ってたんで
なんとかしてくれる
はい
どうにもならなかったですけどね
さあそしてこの2号目のタミチュンリーに対しては
CEO 2017 is tomorrow. DreamHack 2017 is tomorrow. Shit.
何
Shit.
ラリアット
Yes,
こ
dude.
れひろゆきくんも笑うよ後ろでそんなんやったらね笑うしかない
What I was saying is I feel like it's tomorrow, but what I was thinking is it feels like it should have already happened.
なんだよそれ
思い出したかのように久しぶりに
CEO's gonna be some shit. I'm excited. I might get like a big old bag of M&Ms and chow down. I might be a fat shit for a weekend.
あの
I might have a fucking big old cheat day.
言ってるのは相打ち
That reminds me, I made some tasty food today.
なんか技を振った時に
It was a Columbia event.
必殺技と通常打撃の
運がいい
ヒットレベルで勝ってまあその
There's Canada Cup Vancouver and Tiger Uppercut in on the 1st of July.
はい
When do I work?
うまい
Okay, fortunately I'm probably going to get to watch all of CEO. Because I'm only working evenings when it's happening.
スピニングバードカラジャンプからムーンあっとここが勝負のムーンでしたが
DreamHack will have some Japanese people and CEO will have other Japanese people. I guarantee it.
やばいやばい
They're going to be split. Some will visit one, some will visit the other. Chun-Li actually could have hit any air normal to beat that. The air normal he probably should have hit based on the angle was probably jump roundhouse, and he probably should have done it almost immediately after the super freeze. If Hugo released immediately, he wouldn't have hit Chun-Li at all, even if she hit jump roundhouse.
でもちょっとあれだね、刺激さんがちょっと怪しく光ってんだよね、俺から見るとね。
刺激が今日竜なんですよ。
あ、そうなんだ。
竜なんです。
竜か。
竜で、僕真空じゃないと思うんですよ、多分。電人なんじゃないかなと思うんで。ちょっとね、
Chun-Li bounces off in a very strange way if you parry her stomp. The momentum is really weird on stomp, whether it hits or it's parried. She like flies upwards. She can generally, like, even if you parry it, she can generally, if you try and like anti-air, she can generally still parry your stuff. It's kind of good for Chun, I guess. Stomp is not super rewarding, so it's not a really big deal. Ah, EX legs is a decent hitbox. Got one hit. So that super is kind of strange in that the hits air reset, which like most any special move or super will not actually air reset the opponent if it gets a mid-air connect. That's probably just to make it more punishable, to be honest. It'd probably be overpowered. That's probably like a real thought that they thought at Capcom when they were making this game. It's probably like, wow, Super 2 would be really overpowered if it got a mid-air, like, you know, knockdown on any hit. Little did they know it was insanely overpowered anyway. Sano's been on a pretty long win streak. I feel like he's been up forever. It says 10 wins above his name. This is a Hugo, man. It's not like Hugo's super good or anything. He's been getting good parries, he's been getting good punishes, he's been getting good completions. It's like, I remember when it was a rare thing to see like 3 claps ever. He's already gotten that several times. His punishes have been like quite optimal most of the time. He's playing well against characters that Hugo struggles a lot with. Like Chun-Li. Nice. Really good confirm. Any clap can be confirmed into super. You just buffer super after every one. The thing is you can link super. You don't even need to cancel the clap into super. It's that, like, claps are really close. Sano's really killing it. Terun. Derun. Nice. You have to be a hero to parry the middle of that. You have to guess really right. That was a single parry, so that was like as easy as it could ever get. Damn, Max. Quality post right there. Good detective work. Very nice pickup. That was like max range confirm into full combo. That was like super hot. Oh. MOV showed up for one of these? Good lord. Think there's no combo here? It's East versus West. It's every single person in a tournament is joining one of 2 teams. It's literally like the whole room is on one side or the other side. You just play until you lose. Pokemon style. I got under a lot. My favorite one in terms of visuals. The one button going in the wrong direction just looks really cool. This might kill. I overestimated Hugo's damage a bit. But that was hard SPD on Yun. which is like it hurts.
あーマジか
Ran into a button. That was a well fucking. That wasn't a super risky stand strong, but like you know, that was good. Well placed.
うわービンタいって
No, I don't remember.
さあデレンもこれが実は東京にサード遠征という意味では初めて
はい
この東京に来ておりますデレンユンそしてデレンユン先日から素晴らしい動きを見せているんですがそこにこの
できる
大きい壁として佐野ヒューゴーが立ち塞がっております11連勝中の佐野ヒューゴー
I'm not gonna watch it right now. I'm like fixing to go to bed. I want to get through this video. It's 20 minutes long.
マジでおいどんだけガード勝てんだこれ
After this, we only have 18 more Third Strike videos until we're up to date. I didn't mean to get up to date on this Third Strike shit. It's like kind of alarming that I've watched as much Third Strike as I have. I don't want to get up to date, damn it. I'm on the West Coast USA. I'm in Pacific Standard Time. Pacific Daylight Time, I think, right now. It's 5:53 a.m. Oryu. Alright, I'll copy the link.
休憩しようと思ったらデレンがいて対戦することになっちゃったみたいな感じでしたけれども
Good jump jab. Hugo's jump jab is like a very specialist move. You can tell a good Hugo when they use that. It's good for very fucking specific stuff.
そういうことね
Nice.
お互いが強いことを知っているはずですボディを取って
うま
オリュチュンリーしっかりした動き
うまい
さあこれがキャラサだと
うまい
言わんばかりのやはり最後に待ち受けていた壁はやはり大きい
これうまいな
What the fuck? I haven't seen that in so long. I don't think that has any on the way up hits or anything. EX flip, EX Hazanchu is honestly one of the worst moves in this entire game. Like regular Hazanchu is basically like Sean flip kick levels of garbage. It's a bit better,
やりづらそうですね
but only a bit better. But like EX Hazanchu is a new level of garbage. It's one parry and it's a really fucking nice cross under. This might kill. Not quite. He didn't even go for it.
あーちょっと待ってない
He had two slightly stronger hits than that. He went for like the weakest thing he could go for, but I think Fierce would not have killed.
素晴らしい
I like down medium kick, hard kick.
もともとこの刺激
はい
流使いです
そうですね
はい
でも変だったんだけど
四国でやっていた頃北九州でやっていた頃は流使い
あ四国も九州も行ってたんだ、
はい
おお
関東では剣使いで、剣を使う機会が多いですけれどももともとは流使いですだがしかしこれはかなり厳しいカードなんですが投げて壊し大パン EX 波動拳中
や
継 EX 波動拳今保育生使いませんでしたからね高校で
This is gonna almost kill.
これ死ぬ死なない
知らない知らないです
おー
That car throw. Was that actually a car throw? I think it was. Super 1 Ryu is pretty cool. All three Ryus are pretty cool for different reasons. Ryu is one of the only characters where the super is just really, really, really well done. Usually it'll just be like one character, like one good super and then like two uninteresting supers. Or even like, you know, a difficult Ken. Good work. Get a silver. Ultra bronze is not bad, but get a silver. Silver is like, I have a loose grasp of what I'm doing. I kind of understand. Silver is the official, I kind of understand Street Fighter tier. I'm playing Street Fighter the tier.
マジか
That was crutch jab canceled the super. That's honestly harder to do than like just raw super. Like a lot harder. I mean, you can buffer it really easily. Down, forward, down, jab, forward, kick. Yeah, Ryu's EX is pretty hype. Ryu hits hard, but he has to pick his battles really carefully. He has to look for good setups. It's fun seeing him use EX Fireball in footsies because EX Fireball in this game is about as good as like ST levels of Fireball. Except for the meter cost and all. EXDP is like a hero's button that you don't see that much even from like fucking Super 1 Ryus, but you know. EX Donkey Kick is hype as fuck. EX Tatsu is pretty tight. There's some really cool stuff you can do with EX Tatsu. Like in the corner you can combo Super 1 and you can use it to dodge throws and stuff. Good buffering to get that out there. Donkey Kick is a really, really solid addition to Ryu's arsenal. It makes him a lot more interesting. Without, like, I don't know, it's kind of bad. It makes stuff a little bit redundant. Like, he still has a time to go for DP enders and combos in this game. It's not like he never uses Shoryuken, but it's a lot more picky. It's not like he never uses Tatsu, but it's a lot more picky. Like, honestly, Tatsu and Donkey Kick are really redundant. Their EX moves aren't. Tatsu is generally, like, you can generally do, any place where you can do either, Tatsu is generally better. But any place you can do, like, spend an EX, Donkey Kick's better than Tatsu. But, like, Ryu already has a hard time choosing between ending in hard DP and choosing, like, ending in hard Tatsu. It's like throwing Donkey Kick to the hard Donkey Kick into the mix. It's like, wow, I've got three special moves, like 3 moves that have basically no footsie application that are just purely how I end my combos. That's mega redundant. To Armika of all people, Armika can blow you up if you know the matchup really well. Honestly, she can blow you up even if you know the matchup really well. There's a large luck component of fighting Armika. You can mitigate a lot of the luck by being good, playing the matchup well, playing the footsies well. But like, you know, she's probably one of the characters where the luck is the most relevant. Probably Laura's the most nowadays. Laura's a highly luck dependent character. Blacklisted the player. Fuck off. Never do that. Why would you ever do that to yourself? That's just like hurting yourself. If you ever find a matchup you're not very good at, you should play it like a lot, not less. I used to have a blacklist myself when I was a fucking little baby. I like made a list. I made like a text file called like whitelist that was people who like I had long conversations with, and then I had like a text file called blacklist for people who were like way better than me, who I would avoid. And thinking back on that, I'm just like, who was that? Because that wasn't me. That's like the opposite of me nowadays. Don't blacklist anyone. Blacklist people who literally use leg switches. That's like it. You should reserve your blacklist for people who actively cheat. I don't care if you just got this game yesterday. The better people you play, the like faster you'll get better. That's the truth. The only thing fighting bad players is good for is your morale. That cross through. Fujiwara has a very good chance of ending this Chun. But it's still Chun, and it's still a good player. What do you? I don't know this guy. It's frustrating when you see, like, when you know the name of, like, every low-tier player. And then you see, like, a Chun that you've never seen the name before, but they're going toe-to-toe with, like, the, like, really notable low-tier players. Not that Fujiwara's. Not that Dudley's low-tier. Dudley's top 5. Ugh. Cool punish. He definitely should have gone for a super of some variety. That was, like, a fat misplay. Like, that was not the combo. I don't know why he did that combo. Crouch Fierce into Medium Bird is, like, Chun-Li's max damage. That was very difficult to not die. That was a super solid situation he created. Is this, what's his name? Tokuro? Toro. Tokuro runs a different color, I think. Toro's good. He could do it. Yang is, like, not really a counter pick for Chun, but he's kind of a counter pick for Chun. Yang has some good tools against Chun. Nice. Honestly, like, Yang seems to, like, beat Chun a lot in archives. But the official listed matchup is, 4-6 Chun-Li's favor. But, like, I don't know if I believe that. But then again, like, I'm pretty sure Kuroda thinks this matchup is 4-6. Or, like, thinks Yun is 4-6 in Chun-Li's favor. But Yang's really good against, I don't know. Yang always seems to do well against Chun-Li. Can't argue with the results. Maybe at the highest level Chun-Li beats Yang, but... Yang is definitely a matchup you have to learn. He's tricky. Despite having a very pure-looking gameplay style. The thing is, you have to, like, know the matchup really well to create the openings. What? Stop blacklisting people. Losing my chance to get UB back, what? Ultra Bronze. Stop that. Don't ever blacklist anyone. Your rank is a pretend thing, dude. It doesn't actually mean anything. It's like a loose reference to your skill level. It's more important to actually get better than to get a high rank artificially. Wow. Oh, he did it. The madman. It didn't kill, though. Akashi actually juggled the super. That was almost certainly a bad play. The money? You mean the fight money? Who cares? You get fight money from everything. If you want fight money, you shouldn't be playing ranked. You should be doing, like, character stories and stuff. Doing story mode once, you literally get, like... Doing story mode and then hard story mode, you get more than enough to buy a character. Ken is in such a bad situation right now. Yang is like the chip king. The TC. Cute. Yang has a 2-hit jump in string. Jump, medium kick into dive kick. Medium dive kick specifically. It's like a TC. That's not like a TC, it is a TC. Yeah, Kim is the actual chip king. But Yang is pretty bad too. Oro with stones is pretty fucking ferocious. Oro in general is pretty ferocious with super. Against certain characters, you can get like a decent amount of that to hit the super. There might be a car that makes it get more hits on other characters, for all I know. I could see that. It really depends on Oro's setup. Oro can checkmate you pretty easily with Super 2. With Super 3, it's easier to parry out than it looks, although it depends on your character. Fudo has a really good chance of winning this given the meters. That was like the best way he could lose round 2. That's like really interesting. I haven't watched that telesniper thing yet. Close strong, low short. It was meaty close strong too. That can be a combo, I think. Close strong, staying short can always be a combo. I don't know about low short. Tricky. Super good pickup too. After a close medium kick, you can get roll. You can get jump cancel stuff like jump fierce. You can get Far Fierce like that. You can get Super 2. Fudo? I don't know about Fudo. I think he came from Virtua Fighter.
やっちゃったね
Is this Tokura?
1ラウンド目の取られ方がちょっと
This is Tokura.
あ
ちょっとあれで
ーちょっとがっかりするやつだ
That Iori color on Yang that Furo's using is so cool.
落とされて厳しいみたいな
上
さあこれ徳良君が全部美味しいとこ持ってくパターンがあるんじゃないですか
いやないな
ない
ない
そう
ないよもう
そんな断言しちゃっていいの
まあ東西戦まあこれにて終了ですよね皆さんお疲れ様でした
If you want like a really notable player who came from Third Strike,
ゴールデンウィーク
let me think.
ということで
はい
Well, Tokido didn't come from Third Strike per se, but that was like where he was already quite well known. I guess you could say Daigo too. Daigo played this game quite a lot
中足出てなかった
in its prime. He like came from Alpha as well. Technically speaking, his first game was like Night Warriors or something, but like he became really notable because of his Third Strike and Super Turbo play. I think that worked. Oh, I've never seen that. You can't quick stand there though, because the Super was the hit and knocked over. I mean, MOV is notable. I guess yeah, MOV is notable now, and he's notable from Third Strike. He's a good example.
お赤いゲージが
Ah yes, Gutex. I mean, technically, Justin Wong is not a horrible answer, but he's more notable for Marvel.
コロコロ返しだ
But Justin Wong is not a horrible answer.
すげえ無表情なんですよ
まあそうだよ
Justin
ね
Wong was quite a big deal in this game.
どの辺がそうな
I think this is the only Street Fighter who was quite a big deal in prior to like 4 and 5.
感情みたいな感じですよねこれまさか
Well, I think he's supposed to be quite good at SD, but I don't know if he played it in its like heyday.
黒さんってやるところ
Justin Wong is like younger than most of the old timers, the old farts. I think Justin Wong's like freshly in his 30s or something. 31, 32, somewhere in that territory.
ああ確定した
That's like weird to think about, but it's probably true.
これは
さすがに
あー届いた
That combo looks really cool. It's one of my favorite combos in this game.
勝利
ワンピーチームの勝利や
Momochi played this game. He's a good answer. Momochi is like a super good answer. And I guess Haitani. I don't know what Haitani played. Momochi's really, really famous in this game. He had a Yon and a Makoto. He's probably more famous for the Yon. He played Yon longer, but I think he played Makoto like deeper into the game's lifespan, and he played like a more notable Makoto than his Yon. His Yon was just like very good, but it wasn't like super notable. But his Makoto was notable and good. But he played Yon for longer, I think. I'm like trying to think. Sako never touched this game to the best that I know. Haitani was quite a notable Makoto player in this game. Tokido was quite a notable Chun-Li player in this game. Daigo was quite a notable Ken. I don't think Nuki ever touched this game. No, what am I talking about? Nuki was a super notable Chun-Li. Let's watch what I linked while I have it, so. We'll just watch a bit, but I want to sleep. Where does Yu come on? This is the Remy. Yu is a Remy player. Kai.
ドラゴンボール
ドラゴンボールとガンダムの世界では相当強い回
はい最強キャラ
意味がわかんないですけど
Sako played Darkstalkers.
さすがにレミやったことないか
レミンやったことないんだ
I like forgot how fucking insane. Nuki and Tokido were like pretty similar level in this game. I think Nuki was a bit better. And then MOV eventually like crept past them. Nuki played a lot of ST. I was thinking of his ST Chun, and then I remembered his Third Strike Chun, and I was like, oh yeah.
書かれてるけど一回も実況してない
Nuki is generally seen to be the best like ST Chun-Li ever, if I recall. Nuki is literally the reason people are like Chun-Li is like secretly top tier in Japan.
ずるくねあワンピーチームなのか
I don't want to watch you get like. I mean, I really do want to watch you get like a 10-win streak, but I don't want to watch it right now. Damn it.
実況
I think I remember that, or I've seen Remy's do that before. I don't remember if I've ever watched this. I think I have.
なんか
We'll watch this next time. I'm gonna go to bed.